It's the Then versus Now Challenge! 3!
Welcome back, fans.
It's the Group 1 Finals!
That's right, Al. Today we find out which racer will move on to meet the winner of Group 2 in the tournament finals.
Yes, so let's hurry up and meet today's racers.
Up first, we have the dark horse of our tournament, an unlikely stay-at-home mom from Canada in her daily driver. It's Mrs. Imelda Roy from Richmond Hill, Ontario, in what is now clearly Canada's most famous Pontiac, the 2006 GTO.
Then we have the Road Warrior, the longest-lasting survivor with the longest car name. Back from Daozu, China, it's Tanner Zhang in his 2020 Nissan LBWK 35 GT-RR V2. And since this is the group finals, we're gonna turn up the difficulty and run both decoys, Clunker 1 and Clunker 2, at the same time. Now, let's go over some rules. Pretty much standard Scrapyard Diecast racing tournament rules today. This race is 3 heats. The best 2 out of 3 heats advances. No restarts for a double DNF, and make it across the line any way possible. And finally, we race on a broke junkyard, so we can't afford a timer. So obviously, this is not, nor ever will be, a timed event.
I heard that, Al!
What Al meant to say is the Crane family invests their resources on paying their staff instead of unnecessary equipment.
Staff gets paid? I don't get paid. Wait, does Wild Bob get paid?
In helicopter fuel and barbecue sauce, which either can be used interchangeably in an emergency type situation for your information.
Okay, let's stop wasting time and get this race started, or none of us will get paid.
I don't get paid! Wow, I'm probably just as excited about these group finals as the fans are, Barry. I can't wait. I bet it's gonna be so action-packed.
Well, there's only one way to find out, Al. Starting us off in the pole position is the fastest stay-at-home mom in Canada, if not the entire world. It's Mrs. Imelda Roy in her 400 horsepower Pontiac GTO. One spot to the right is Tanner Zhang in the LBWK 35 GT-RR V2. With over 1,000 horsepower, making that already powerful GTO seem like a 1991 Geo Prism by comparison.
And in the back lanes, trying to start some static, are our 2 remote control clunkers.
Good luck to both racers.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off!
Imelda leads!
Whoa! Explosion!
Tanner is upside down in the corkscrew and is out! Imelda hits hard in the canyon!
She reverses through Carmine!
She spins it around and is across the line! Let's see it again in the replay.
Alright, this was the kind of action I was looking for. Going down Nevada, you can see the safety crew boys operating the decoys, bring them out wide to put them into position for a double team pit maneuver on Tanner Zhang, sending him sideways all the way through the bottleneck. And it just got worse for Tanner in the corkscrew. That pit maneuver went from brutal to devastating, because even though the safety crew had to sacrifice Clunker 2, it was worth it to get Tanner on his roof and out of the race.
And while the fans were watching the fireworks, they may have missed this awe-inspiring move by Mrs. Imelda Roy. She must have been keeping an eye on what was going on behind her in the rearview mirror, because she actually jumps across the corkscrew to avoid all the Armageddon going on behind her.
That was awesome! Let's see it again.
And that shortcut gave Mrs. Imelda Roy a huge lead going into Clunker Canyon.
But she must have still been looking in her rearview mirror and was distracted by the clunker exploding. because she goes right into the tail end of one of the car carriers.
And still she was able to shift it in reverse and keep going.
And even though she was a little shaky, she was also able to make it around Carmine Corner.
Then right at the top of the boulevard, Mrs. Imelda Roy pulls the e-brake to perform a textbook J-turn, resulting in her tapping the wall and crossing the line and going into the safety tires.
And while the clunkers may be blowing up on the track, Miss Imelda Roy is blowing up on the scorecard and takes an early lead.
We are back at the world-famous Guillotine Gate for Heat 2. Tanner Zhang and the GTRR shift into the pole position. And that lane change puts Mrs. Imelda Roy in lane 2.
And the great thing about remote control clunkers blowing up is all you have to do is flip them back over, put in some fresh batteries, and bring them right back up to the gate. And hopefully that last heat was as wild as things are gonna get, and we could get down to some serious racing.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Hit that countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
Off we go!
It's tight!
Whoa!
Imelda in trouble!
No!
Send in the safety crew!
We're back in business, boys!
Oh my gosh, Barry! Do something! Cut to commercial!
Al, show some decorum! We don't have enough subscribers for commercials! Who do you think we are? 3D bot maker?
Wait, does that say halftime show?
What better way to give the safety crew some time than with a little halftime show? That's right. It's the marvelous Captain Tara Bell, the stunt woman whose performances are blowing up all over the internet.
Barry, too soon! Blowing up?
Oh, sorry. Tara Bell is at the gate, and once she activates inner locks and connects her dynatherms, her mega thrusters will be a go, and she'll rock us again and set this place on fire.
Barry, set this place on fire? What is wrong with you? You can't help yourself, can you?
Sorry, I'm just such a huge fan of Captain Tara Bell. I think it's her non-stop smile.
Well, for once, why don't you stop your non-stop talking and hit the countdown?
3, 2, 1, go!
Off she goes!
She's in a spin!
No! She shifted into reverse! Amazing!
Oh no, she blew up too!
It's all part of the show!
What?
Wow! Did you see that? What a professional! That was amazing! I need to see it again! You see, Al, that's how it's done.
That's how what was done?
Showmanship! Let me explain. She sets it all up here, coming down the hill. Then she ups the suspense by faking out the audience and making it appear that she lost control. Then she takes a perfect line going around the turn. Then look how she flashes the camera with that billion-dollar smile right before she takes the jump. And next is where the real showmanship happens. She takes the jump, landing perfectly to release the gate of the car carrier, letting loose all the clunkers. Then, when the coast is clear, she shows us what a controlled, professional self-explosion looks like.
Sounded like she was screaming.
Yes, out of sheer excitement for what she did next. Just look at this level of professionalism, this level of showmanship.
What? What?
She let loose 3 clunkers, but with extreme precision. Only the clunker with Old Glory's stars and stripes makes it to the finish line. Wow! Incredible! She just proved not only is she the greatest stunt woman, but she's a true showman and also a grand patriot. Now tell me this performance didn't just cheer you up.
Yeah, you know what? It kinda did. Thanks, Barry.
Don't thank me. Thank the stunt woman with the killer smile, the marvelous Captain Tara Bell.
Good news and fun fact. Wild Bob just told me that Mrs. Roy, being from Canada, filled her car up there before the race. And due to the current exchange rate, Canadian gas only burns 75% as hot as American gas. So Mrs. Roy was perfectly protected in her Made in the USA Scrapyard racing suit and is ready to race again. The bad news is, both of these racers got a DNF for Heat 2.
It's the final heat.
Mrs. Roy, back in the pole position, looks good as new after a complimentary car wash from the safety crew.
And one lane over is Tanner Zhang, who now finds himself in a must-win situation to force this race into sudden death.
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go!
So,
Tanner falls behind,
Tanner tries the shortcut.
but he misses and is out.
Imelda Roy is through the canyon.
She bangs her way through the turn.
She picks up speed and is across the line.
Wow, what a finish. Let's get to that final replay.
That was pretty great, Barry.
Zhang knew that was his only chance at a win, and he took a big risk.
You got that right, Barry. And he started setting it up here in the bottleneck by letting everyone get well ahead of him.
And this was his chance to make his gamble pay off. He knew it was a 1 in a million chance, but he was gonna try it.
And Barry, do you want to tell the new fans exactly what it was he was gonna try?
I'd love to. I'm not a professional broadcast journalist for nothing. In the last semi-final race for Group 2, Everett Kittner found a shortcut in our track when he jumped his Opel Speedster through the one tiny bit of unpaved track in the corkscrew, which instantly sent him across the finish line in the boulevard. Obviously, Tanner Zhang was taking notes during that race and was gonna try that here to force this race into sudden death.
But that Nissan is no Opel. That's a much bigger car. And apparently it didn't fit, and Tanner's chances came crashing to an end right there.
Well, someone who was not looking to have things come to an end was Mrs. Imelda Roy, because she's able to flip herself through the canyon and reverse her way out.
Even though she was going backwards and had some trouble in Carmine Corner, she was still able to make it through.
And in the boulevard, she went all out, knowing the safety tires were waiting for her over the line to bring her to a stop. And the other thing that was waiting for her after the line was her second win. And although Tanner Zhang took a big risk, it just wasn't enough for a win. But he still did an amazing job, and he keeps the streak going of a Nissan Skyline always making it to the final rounds of the Then vs. Now challenge. And let's not forget who did it in the last tournament, the racer we called Godzilla. Who could forget that performance? Godzilla truly is a Scrapyard Diecast racing legend.
And speaking of legends, Mrs. Roy has her own chance of becoming a legend. Because besides winning today's race, she will also be moving on to the overall tournament finals as she faces whoever wins the Group 2 finals.
Right, Al, but that race is still a little ways away. But for now, it's time for us to sign off. So if you've made it this far, thank you all for watching.
Please leave us a comment and let us know what you thought of today's race. We love hearing from all of you. and we always try to reply to everyone.
And make sure to like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
But in the meantime, be sure to check out our playlist so you can catch up on all our other tournaments and events. We have almost 200 videos there. And if that's still not enough Scrapyard Diecast racing action for you, check out our Shorts channel and subscribe. We've got all types of diecast stuff happening there, from turntables to slideshows, even special short 1-minute races, only available there. You'll love it!
It's the then versus now challenge. 3,